Well, I'm Yoslav, so today gonna bring you Necrophosis. So the game came out yesterday, but it had a lot of games to play. So this game is like Scorn, and it seems cool because the environment and like that. The game is published by Dragonish Games, and developed by Dragonish Arch and Adonish. So new cycle. Because I was trying, so to see if everything was good for the game. But this game remembers a lot of Scorn. Yes, Scorn was like one side good, other side was bad because in terms of puzzles.
See a world in a grain of sand, and a heaven in a wild flower. Hold infinity in the palm of your hand, and eternity in an hour.
Ah, yes. So put the brain, it seems, and we are that. Through walking. So we are like not even human, we are like a skeleton. Okay, and look the WSD. E to interact. It wants to witness through waking. And I. So roll. Okay, and rotate. E to take. Thank you, I have an eye. Middle mouse button to open inventory. Okay. If necessary, more flesh and bone will be formed. Another eye. So now we give. There you have eyes for you. Yes, he's opening his eyes. Ugh. Okay, you wake up. So, do we have anything else in here? This only that. Doesn't seem so. Oh, there is something in here. Welcome. Walk upstairs, this the realm of death and no other. This where gods are dead and the old ones suffer. Okay, like a desert. What the fuck? The fuck is this?
I met a traveler from an antique land who said, "Two vast and trunkless legs of stone stand in the desert.
Okay.
Near them, on the sand, half sunk, a shattered visage lies, whose frown and wrinkled lip and sneer of cold command tell that its sculptor well those passions read which yet survive."
Like cheese.
Stamped on these lifeless things, the hand that mocked them and the heart that fed. And on the pedestal these words appear: "My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings.
Yeah, he's
Look
huge.
on my works, ye mighty, and despair. Nothing beside remains. Round the decay of that colossal wreck, boundless and bare, the lone and level sands stretch far away.
Okay. So, can we run? Yes, we can run. It explains now. So, nothing. Exploration time to see what we have in here. We have a brain. Huh. Such a miserable existence. So we can always give? No. Photo endeavor. Feeble cadaver try to recall the warmth of fire. Okay, the same. The tongue is full of carving rendered in ancient script that reveal the void, the perpetual fate of conscience. All that exists is condemned to suffer in endless torment, for in the realm, life and death are but hollow echoes stripped of meaning. In this vast garden of bone, each remnant stepped upon belonged to the being that fully matured in state of eternal life. Although completely spent, they cannot die, they cannot rest, nor they can see, speak, move, think or feel, still forced to exist yet entirely unable to be. As the body rots and physical fades, the last fragments of consciousness eventually drifts away, forming an oppressive strain of emotion, the spiteful shape of fear, pain and anger, compounded by the misery of all beings forced to dwell on this plane. To witness this torment, one need only look up. Only look up. But the fire, there is nothing. No. Crown Royale's combo to rot. It seems that it's gonna need something. Nothing. There's something in here to go, so let's see. Tons of ice. Thank you. Another. Oh, there is a something. No, it's to put the knife. 3 of each. That's why we had 6.
Behold, the burden of choice falls upon thee. As the hour draws near, thou shalt stand at the crossroads of death and rebirth. For chaos hath already laid waste to realms untold.
It doesn't give nothing. Was only to do this, okay. I thought he will give something because I was saying why my brain was disappearing. There is something in here. Like a carcass? Jesus. Okay. Jesus, what the fuck is this? This body is overwhelming, so we can't run with this, it seems. What the hell? Look at these. Like, the environment, very good. So, is this to put in here? Yeah, it seems so, because you can see that there is something to interact, so. There we go. Put in here. Like that we can run. When he runs, he takes out the brain, okay. There is something in here. Another brain. So we see a kid. Killing him, or is a family protecting him? No, killed him and they went to that mouth. Okay, interesting. And a coin. It seems so, a coin. There's something else in here. Like what I can say about this? Like a crown, let's say like that. Right. Okay, in here we had something to do, but wait, we have something in here too, right? Impulsive gesture of faith cannot relieve that kind of suffering. He's watching that guy in there. But I can't do nothing. We can't jump on the game, we cannot jump. So we need to do something in here. Oh, we can climb. Turn. Maybe in here. Aha. Is there something else that we need to do? No, I don't think so. So we release. And he left something. Can't I catch? Oh, it's because I have too many items. Oh, it's E. Another brain. Okay, I forgot it was E. Okay, there's nothing else. Okay, so we did this. In here there's something that she wants. Payments. So one coin and needs another coin. Okay, we need 2 coins. We already gave one, now it needs another. In here, it's like the crown. No, this is only to read, right? I think this is only to read because it has the eye, or... no, because it has the crown. Yeah, this is only to read. Yeah, there we go. In here is the crown. What is that? A display of bygone authority. Pitfall as one decay is inevitable. Okay, another coin, right? So the coin was through here. Okay.
I stand as a monument to this forsaken world. Once a servant to a divine god. Eons have passed since the cosmos met its demise. Beware, for this realm has morphed into a somber vault, and now you are woven into its enigmatic tapestry.
What I'm seeing is that it's gonna be like Scorn. The story hard to understand what it is what I'm understanding. Because Scorn, a lot of people are difficult to understand what the story was about, because let's say it was complicated to understand because it's not easy to know. I thought this was to read. Is this to destroy because like shining? But nothing else because we have 3 brains, 4. We already been here, right? Only to explore more because do not let nothing. Oh, there's something in here. The fuck is this? Pull. The fuck? Into the spare at the shots from within. So can we do something? No, it's only this. Interesting, interesting. It's only to do that. Oh, the brains. So the symbols, right? But how we know the symbol? The fuck? It was correct. Oh shit. Okay, but why there is that symbol in there? So this opens this path. So it wasn't to destroy that. That, right? It's not to destroy. But this thing has a symbol. But it's for nothing. It's only for this, okay. But is this to destroy? Because it's, I don't know, because it's kinda shining. No, it doesn't seem... Because you can't go down. And doesn't seem that works. Okay. Okay, so... That was very weird. Okay, we did that. So through here. So I'm seeing that every puzzle that you need to do, it's on the place. That's good because you don't need to go back and forth. But
Our ancient eyes behold the rare sight. A lone wanderer venturing into our desolate domain after eons untold. Bound by the unyielding grip of Necrophosis, we, the Elder Gods, are surprised by your presence. Few like you have dared to tread this path. Yet, here you stand, a glimmer of hope in our eternal suffering. Should you choose to aid us in our plight, freeing Hnum from his eternal servitude, we shall grant you passage to your destination.
okay. Didn't know what the guy was. Free him? Is what they were saying, like taking out the nails. Yeah, the sword. Giant sword. You are free, dudes. I'm your friend, don't attack me, please. Go attack that thing in there. Look at the size. It's bigger than me. Okay, Noom wish to grant the gold god's death. It's something big. Okay. Cause things shine like this. Okay, there is another in there. This doesn't replace. Right. Okay. All 3 bodies that I saw. I think I'm not missing, but sometimes. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Go, dudes. Take your sword, idiot. Look, don't let your sword. So like this he opens the path. He had something in there. Each visage endures a unique form of torment distinct in nature. Must be something in here to do. No? It's only for to see. I thought it was something to do. Okay, let's see what we need to do. Pay attention to every detail. A thin piece of flesh affixed to the spine has the following etched upon it: mistreated loyalty. Though all being wrought, the extent of their depravity varies. Divine elegance and bonds become meaningless once gods come to terms with the sentence they must bear. When powers fade to a whisper where a howl of fury once rolled, most lash out with further violence upon each other and those below them. A stark reminder that even at the end of it all, some beings will always remain beneath the gods and must endure their whims. As conscience deteriorates, it shapes the future black, for the volatility of certain cognition is the defilement of creation. Cell spray may be mistakenly perceived as a twist form of mockery. Interesting. Appears a guy from behind. But I thought that thing was to pick up, but it wasn't. Okay. What is this now? This being is enduring intense suffering, yet its gaze is filled with compassion. Though cursed, its empathy remains untouched.
In the cosmic void, I awaken from my sleep. A ghostly form, a galaxy's sweep. As you pass by, I stir and rise, a spectral being with starlit sight. I beckon you forth with a shimmering light, guiding you through the endless fright. Towards the gate of death, we make our way, but even...
Nothing else to do? So, there is something through here, but can we? No, okay. because it's too big for us. Don't go cloak. I can't run.
Now museum of time's refrain. And with strange eons, even death may die. As the universe's echoes fade and sigh.
The guy was talking all this time. Jesus, dude. The fuck? Something awoken? Like, what the hell is that? Or is a path? Can be a path. Okay, can't pass through here because you can see the invisible wall. I like that when they put invisible walls. Like that restricts the player to go to certain place. Okay, you can't pass. Checking. I need always to check. Because sometimes you never know. Beyond this sand is carved and thoughts are frayed. Okay. Checking always everything because you never know when you can pass, you can't. So... Tons of carcass. Okay, so they want us to go in front, right? They don't want us to go in here. To go through the sand. It's hot. What the hell is this? The fuck? God damn. Oh, it's like we are driving? To turn to open gates of Necrophosis. Maybe it's that in there. Because does it seem to be able to pass through there? Jesus. Right mouse button, left mouse button to open. Boom! Open that shit. And like that, goes to the ground. And we are... my legs! I broke my legs. The pain. The pain, it's a lot. What the? It keeps praying. Right in an archaic language, the inscription on the tongue unfolds the following. At death's door, the gate of bone looms tall, adorned with true finalities, the deserving form of lesser gods. Its existence and vast significance of primordial nature granted upon this world by the desire of titans. Beyond it, the first step into a desolation of marrowless bones, drenching in the essence of all that is wrong. The gates may open, but the final cycle has yet to pass, one that will trigger the divine execution. Okay. Nothing else, right? Yes, nothing else. So get to Necrophosis. Because was open the gates of Necrophosis. Beyond the gate. Oh, is this death? The Reaper?
Of all the beings and deities that have passed through these gates, I never expected consciousness itself to appear.
Consciousness
This
itself.
path was once a flowing river of souls. Now, reduced to mere steps, remnants of what once was. I am curious to see where this journey will lead you. But know this, the path has been sealed, and only payment with souls can grant you passage. Feed my lantern with the souls of the Forsaken, and I shall open the way that leads into the darkness.
Okay, feed my lantern with souls.
No other path remains to be tread.
Okay. Feed my lantern with souls. So we are like the one that has conscience in here. The others didn't add conscience. Tablet is inscribed with esoteric details of self-annihilation, transfiguration through degradation. When skin meets stone, a pact may be formed. Skin rips open, soul tastes flesh, and blood nurtures the depths below. If the earth accepts the red taste, the pact is sealed. Organs rupture, their fluids meant to nourish the thing that begin to crawl within. When the impermanent one split a bone, carrying the marrow to the deepest parts, freeing the most despicable of forms. As the process unfolds, the buried self fades, while the exposed self, mutilated and abandoned, clings to the memory of God. A distant shape was long since withered, unable to aid its subject. This cell contains a prescribed outline of a morbid rite and its revolting procedures, or its infestation. The figure bound to the rock harbors an infestation most vile, with maggots throbbing deep, feasting both upon the host and on themselves. The parasites churn and writhe, feeding relentless, forming a repugnant corruption. Although raw they some order to their ravaging, the maggot takes turns in their destruction, revealing a pattern. These rhythms offer a glimpse into the structure of the infestation.
Come closer, wanderer. I have been bound to this stone tablet since time has lost its meaning. Eons have passed since the river of souls dried up, and I am trapped here for eternity, suffering the relentless curse of Necrophosis.
Necrophosis.
My thirst is unending.
So you're gonna
Torment that gnaws at my very essence.
you're gonna want water?
Find me something, anything
Yup.
that could extinguish this eternal thirst, even if it exists only in thought.
Only in thought.
In return, I
Okay.
shall offer you what remains of me, a relic of my forsaken existence.
The org is traveling fairly. Endless craving vein up. So something to drink. That can be a true thought. I'm gonna find you, sir. Here's the flag. I think a flag can work for you, no? I thought this was going to catch me. What the fuck? Nothing happened. Oh, to search everything. The guy's in there. Wisdom requires payment, so a coin. He needs a coin, this guy. Hello, sir. It wants to devour it shall. It wants to devour. What the fuck? Super weird. Is that something to interact? No. Okay, let's see the other side now. So, coin, water, and something to devour. What is in here? What is that? Okay. Hello, sir. I'm gonna save you, sir. Yes. Okay, put in there. We don't need to watch that. Thought he wanted something. If necessary, more flesh and bone will be formed. If necessary, more flesh and bone will be formed. What means that? This talk recounts the greatest calamity from beyond. This land was carved by no maker. It was the darkest stain fading the celestial fabric, an endless desert where the concepts of life and death held no meaning, with the silence itself as its only subject and ruler. For corns, the land remained untouched, but such quiet was never meant to endure. In an instant, the timeless silence was shattered and defiled, replaced by the piercing screams of legions, nations, and gods. A total subjugation to decay manifested by shape of chaos. I thought this was to interact because it seemed like blue. What the? You saw this? Ah, because of this.
Of this giant's hand, my tears endlessly fall, fleeing collapsing realms, escaping death's final call. I was a deity of dreams, with spider legs so fine, weaving fantasies and visions, a tapestry divine. Entities from shadows and light, drawn to my delicate art. But dreams turn to nightmares, tearing my soul apart. Trapped within my own creations, in this realm I now reside. Eternal suffering my companion, with nowhere left to hide.
So, the water, right? Yep, thank you. Oop, that even scared me, because of what appeared in there. So these only to disappear, not to see anymore, not to interact, okay. Wait. Disappears everything in here. Huh. Interesting. That's cool. Chimeras of air when the stars are still burned across the cosmic planes. Okay, it's still same. Okay, we were in here, then I saw this thing that appeared in here, right? Okay. Hello, sir. Don't you have a coin? No? Cause I need a coin, sir. Checking. It's one of the things of these games that you need to pay attention is everything. The tongue bears an inscription on the script that unfolds the following. Terrace below, beneath the gateway, lies a tomb with winding passage spiraling into architectural enigmas where the walls bend and twist as the curse groups its chambers. It is a place inhabited by creatures of spite, their complexity varying as those they intent and the shape of their will. The past remains in slumber, dreading its awakening, for even in its rotting realm, certain things must remain out of sight. We can pass through here? Yes, we can. There's something in there too. Vulgar creature hiding from deaths. Can't pass. Wait, well, where was that guy that I needed to give flesh? It's up here. Oh. Look, the guy hides. A mask. Maybe. Can we use the mask? Raw enter lurking beneath the shadows. Crude being concealed beyond the beast. Maybe we need to give the mask to something. What the fuck is this? The void unravels its shadow morning. The rotten seal of flesh is marked within the following words. The black cradle. In the emptiness between life and death lies a void. When the curse seeped into its darkness, the abyssal began mutilating the shape in retaliation. In ceaseless devourment, the black from devolves, becoming increasingly perfect and spewing forth physical manifestation of itself while losing grip on its transcendent qualities. The emergence of such crude beings is a mockery of all creations. You need to put something in there, right? Yeah, we need to put something in here. Okay? Is that... Okay, the mask, let me see only if it's in this guy. Hey dude, do you want it? No. He doesn't want the mask. Just shame, dude.
Our purpose awakens once more in the presence of consciousness itself. If you seek passage into the darkness, know this. The path is not freely given.
Okay.
You must feed the entrance, the essence of souls. For only through this offering can the gateway be opened. Beware. For even consciousness cannot grasp the horrors that dwell within the darkness. Beyond these steps lies a realm of unimaginable terror and despair.
We need to feed the souls, that is the death. Okay. Where was that thing that we could give food? It's up here, right? The guy that we could give food, it's up here. Don't want... Okay. No, he's in here, okay. What the fuck? What is this? It's a ball. What is this? It wants to devour it shall. It wants more. Okay, what the hell? It wants to devour more. What is this ball? Okay. And heart. Is this that part of the puzzle in there? I think it is. Because we can't pick up more bodies, right? No. It wants to devour more souls in there. This one was only to give tear. She doesn't give any more. Does the heart works for here, or is that puzzle? It works in here, the heart, so it's not for the puzzle in there. So we have a ball, a mask, and nothing else. What? It wants to devour. Okay, we need a coin. Okay, that's in here. Okay. So, I don't know what is these balls. It's only to see this, right? Yeah, it's not to give in here. Okay, souls are these. Needs more. Okay, so we need a coin as a payment. So where will be another coin be? Cause this guy doesn't come out from here. So the mask is for what? I thought it will be for one of those guys. He's only to read. Because we have a mask, but it's for something else. The issue is for what? Because I need another coin. He's only to read. He's to give the souls. He wants to devour. So what other souls can exist? I don't see anything else. I only have a mask now. Ah, we can go. Does it works? So we get out. Wait, you didn't count? Poetry Husk lie on the ground. It didn't count for nothing. I thought it would count. So it can't be us dying. Yeah, it doesn't seem that us doesn't work. Okay. So this is where we reborn. He wants to devour, but what? Because it's there that souls come. Aha, there's something in here. fuck? What the hell is this? We need to... Okay, I think we need to do the order that appear. Okay, that moves first, second, and third in top, okay? Okay, first on top, second, third line down, and there. There, there. Okay. This. Oh my god, and there left, still left in the middle, left down, right down, left down a little. No, it was wrong, damn it. So in there, and then there, so it was the other, right? Yes, okay. That in there, shoot together, then go up, and there again, go up again, down to the right, and then to the left. Okay. Try to... What? No. So that one, and that one. Then that. Oh, what? It changed. It wasn't that. It first was that. Okay. Okay, what he gonna give? But we could only pick up one. Come on. For real, birdie? I only one. Take. So can't be us to give food to him. I still don't understand what is the mask for, but we're gonna understand. Okay. Another soul. If he wants more, we're gonna need to find more thing. Okay. So 3 souls it was. But then that puzzle behind him, there was something to do. There was something to find. Because the box, there is some space. down below. Okay. Okay, in here is in case we die. What the fuck is this? Hello, sirs. Yeah. Oh. What the? Did I die? It seems so. Pass through them. Huh. In there.
Come close.
The mask.
You bear no crown, yet the crown of consciousness is imbued within your essence. Oh, to pass beyond a wretched union, you must awaken that which lies dormant in your mind. But to achieve this, you must seek out the three crowns that once adorned our heads.
Okay.
Each crown a fragment of our lost glory is hidden within the shadows of our crumbled kingdoms. Only by reuniting these symbols of power can you sever the chains that bind us. Venture into the depths of decay, brave soul, and reclaim the grounds that will restore our shattered legacy. Only then can you truly pass beyond our tormented existence.
Yeah, in top there was a guy that needed a coin. I didn't give. Okay. The masks of each one. Pearl amalgamation, the dreaming of cosmic lights. Fetid causer bitter that his blood runs red. Rancid abomination rejected by black cradle. We can't go through here, okay. It's like you can't run in here. We can't pass here. Oh. Bearing marks of a bygone script, the tongue disclosed the following text. Sidereal fiend. What one perceives as stars as merely carcass of astral memory, the victims of an absolute creature, the great cosmic devourer, a being bound to existence, yet beyond all creation, the perfect form and endless dance of crystal fangs burrowing into hell. As it faces along the fabric of the universe, it devours suns all, exhaling their celestial screech for infinity to hear and the end to bear. The beast never made it to this realm, for it was no more. Its purpose was fulfilled when it ate its fill. Okay, is this mask to put in here? What the fuck?
I have strained across the endless reaches, searching, unraveling, yet still its nature eludes me. Of all I have encountered within the universe, this remains unknown. An anomaly I carried here when I too was drawn into this void. It is but a fragment now, a shard of what once devoured the stars and consumed the light itself. You will need this relic, though its purpose has faded to mere memory. Take it. A remnant of the cosmic devourer.
Okay, there you go, a crown.
Force older than decay itself.
Okay, one. Like I said, it's gonna be like Scorn. Like, in terms of story, it's gonna be, huh? How? What is happening? Ugh. Don't touch me. You want something? Okay. Insight on demise. Insight on demise. Okay, nothing of this, okay. So one of these masks now, in here. I can put the other mask already, no? Yes, okay. Like that I have less items with me, so let's go first for this and then to the left.
Foolish consciousness. You drift here, yet your essence holds no sway over us, the old ones. We are woven from the dreams and nightmares of a far greater being, a blind force that thrashes in the void. Your suffering is merely the prelude, a fragment of torment. Yet your agony will echo through the cosmos itself.
He's only a box. What the fuck? These empty spews forth sounds antagonizing frequencies. The repulsive tones contain a very comprehensive meaning. Awoke restless, ever dark. Unknown place, cursed. He has a crown in there. Past, grafted, willing to forfeit. Deep, I long for waking. Dude, where do you go? No. Desires of what is lacking. Okay, I don't have what he wants. Oh, it's dice. Right? Did I got the high? Oh, it exploded. Does this works? Only one high? Yes! The others exploded, sir. The grey sound piece pierced within, rippling sensing to thought. The past I give away. There we go. Thank you, sir. But I have a box for the present I endure. Make it stop. Okay, so I have a box for... But do I need eyes? Because we can still interact. So letting them be in there. So I have a box. Who wants a box, dudes? But I have eyes in case it's necessary. Remember, eyes. There. This guy is huge. couldn't take out, right? Yup, you can take out there like without some letting us. But that's cool. No, wait, we have 3. But I need to give something in there. Right, you're gonna want something. Oh, it wasn't through here. It was through the other side. On the trailer you could see this part. Okay, through here, but instead of going there, strongly inferred to it by rotting carcass. A husk of bone that form belonged. The void now understands what cautious talk cannot comprehend. The tablet hails from the mutilated Arkin cohort's markings. The following is carved into it, vast primordial. As empty faded and darkness lost its purity, an anomaly awoke. While seeking the end at the border of dancing shadows, the void encounters something that perplexed its form. An amalgamated being vibrant beyond the torment that damaged it. Shaped by 1,000 bones, bound in infinite flesh, its thoughts carried out by radiant voice, each represented by a unique shade in the endless spectrum of emotion. The beast beheld creation itself. Was only for this? So who wants this box? Do we want, sir? Oh, it's for us to pass. We can't go through here, okay.
Could you carry me for a while? I long to see the world beyond this wall. Please, find a way to free me from this wretched place. I will do all I can to guide you through this forgotten nightmare. Just don't leave me here to rot in this eternal stillness.
Trapped by coerced bones. Okay. We need to find something to free that dude. Free him! Free that motherfucker. Want something. 8 pounds starvation. Do you want a box? Nope. Nobody wants this cube. The fuck is this? The fuck? So we die? Yep. Aha, there's something now. A knife. Whoa! What is this? What it says? Travel upon. Beep, 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 beep. This reminds me Alien. Is what this reminds me. Oh, Jesus. This thing of Alien 2 then they put on the bodies. Is what this reminds me. Hup. Duk, 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 duk. Ravage. Huh? But it's like alien, that creature that comes from the eggs. That's cool. That's amazing. That's fucking amazing. Like the creature. He doesn't spit another? Doesn't seem so. Use the thrown, now it rots. Yeah, because I can't that. So we can't now for now do nothing. So maybe you can release that motherfucker already in here? No. Starvation. Need something to eat. Maybe now we can release this guy. Yep. Boom, boom. What the?
That's the one who severed my head. Let it go. Some torments are better left buried.
With grotesque ashes, it taunts the head. You want this?
Do it. End my suffering. My essence will find a new purpose in this world.
God damn! Aha! There is another thing of this that we need. Yes, these things are cool, like walking on these and that creature in the beginning, like giant, amazing. Like these guys, gonna be honest, they have good idea. Yes, you can say these like copy a little bit by Scorn. Yes, but like okay, Scorn has these issues, right? Like in terms of story, it wasn't easy to understand. This one too, it's not easy to understand in terms of story, let's be honest. But it's like, it's good, like the mechanics that it has, the puzzles are like kinda, I'm not gonna say easy, but they are all on the same place. It's not like go back and forth. For now I didn't saw that. I don't know if more in front, but like the guys have good ideas. The issue is how like Scorn the story. For what I understand is like we are conscious. I think like, okay, we are the guy that has conscience, right? The only one. Is what I'm understanding. Okay, now what? Okay, I put all three in there. So maybe that, like that guy don't scream. Inscriptions of the tablet recount twisted and obscene beasts of forgotten lore, hungering force, the legion of astral mongrels that fed open the cosmos. These parasitic gods were once countless, devoured the entire galaxy faster than a single star could be born. As their species evolved, destruction matured beyond itself as shape, softening the great cosmic devourer, deemed repulsive, wounded, unbound. Here lies the final remnant, an infant god, the last of a corrupt lineage cursed with vile hunger and spiteful gluttony. The fuck, I saw something in there. Do someone wants the box? Oh! It reached the last cycle. What? What? But this mask is for? We are up again on this blessings of creation. So we are outside again.
Rise, wanderer. The time will come when you must face the
Whoa.
final sacrifice. Your very self. But heed this warning, for that is when the true torment begins. Your consciousness will fracture, scattering across the newborn universe, bound to every soul yet to be. Their suffering, their joys, their tragedies, you will experience them all. Pay heed, wanderer, for none can say what lies beyond should you refuse. To break the cycle may be your only salvation, or your final undoing. Only by upholding it can you keep death itself at bay.
But in that part back, we had something like needed a coin, and that puzzle needed something. So you never go back then? No, you can't go there. Okay. Interesting, because that place needed a coin, something like that, and we never found that. That's why I say it's weird. There's something in here. Within the Titan's claw lies the knowledge of the world beyond. Gnaws each through pain. In the end of creation, pain and pleasure are bound, for without one, the other cannot be justified. Existence without pain leads to the numbness of life itself. Without the weight of suffering, one becomes indifferent to beauty life offers, unable to appreciate the depth of experience that only hardship can reveal. The creature beyond is one who can carve the boon of pain upon creation. What the?
Look closely. Do you recognize it, little spark?
Wait, this was correct
hollow
way to
vessel,
go?
This brain, it was once you. A fragment of the single consciousness that birthed
I want to
all
search more.
things. You scattered yourself to light the void, to fill it with life. And in doing so, you destroyed everything you were. That is your curse. This brain I hold is a remnant of your last cycle, one of many, dead but not meaningless. I claimed it after your final breath ignited the stars and splintered your mind into countless souls. Every being that has ever existed, they are all you. And when the universe dies, you are born again, bound to repeat the same act. Always giving, always fading. You seek this remnant of yourself, but tell me, little creator, do you know what must be done to bring the universe into being once more? You must destroy yourself again. The single consciousness must shatter so that countless others may exist. You are the vessel, the seed, the sacrifice. This realm is a key, a prison bound by the curse of Necrophosis. Free me, and you will have what you came for, and I will become the agony that is spare, the pain of every conscious being yet to exist.
A brain. Broken, the suffering android still feasible. Another brain. My former self broken and abandoned. Can I go back? The gateway remains sealed until the blessed mind has been attained. Okay. Remnant of a vicious past. The old self Manglan mained. Shatter corpse I left behind. So now we need to go for the other. For these ones. But wait, so the mask is for what? That mask that I have. Because this is showing us controlling these things. Because this is us in there, put the hand on top of that brain. Because I don't know, the game doesn't have different endings, right? It's only secrets. So what I know. Carve pain into existence so it may awaken to its beauty. So showing that you can leave now. Okay, this was to do only this. To get a brain. Okay. Yeah, to get a brain. Because we came from... Nope. Yes, we came from there. And this is where we reborn. Okay, we have a brain now. A line. To go through there, but wait. Wow, so many things to do. That has an eye. That is where I went. Right? Yes, this is where I went already. The ancient script carved in rotten flesh reveals the following: the desire of titans, amid necrophosis, in damage and despair, an ancient breed of organisms began their transmutation. Within the depths of their overwhelming psychology, a framework was formed with design strong and capacity enough to aid the cycle of creation and nurture its relentless drive to shape life. Each cognition a temple that mirrors the will of creation, though still decaying and subject to the curse. The designs within remain beyond the reach of chaos.
The valley ahead is a path reserved for gods and their chosen. Only a vessel of worth can cross its threshold. Prove your divinity to me. Retrieve the artifacts sealed within the Forgotten Worlds, and I shall grant you passage.
One. You want to mask? Okay, he doesn't want to mask. Okay, so the Forgotten Worlds, that is one. The Titan's Claw holds the wisdom of the world beyond. Gnosis struck the Vosh. The Vosh is the guiding force of creation. It shapes one life and brings meaning and purpose to exist. This is the most felt throughout the world beyond. A cryptic domain where the shore of the forefathers refuse to fade as struggles continue their pilgrimage in undeath. The purest souls who have yet to lose themselves to Necrophosis find their way to this realm, where the weight of torment is shared among brethren through burning times. This realm will bestow creation with the spirit necessary to forge a resilient and passionate existence. Okay, now the Forgotten World, because it's free. The fuck? The oppressive pull is palpable and endless mouth feel there. Yet for now to pass is sealed, its hours are restrained. A lingering silence stretch before unintelligent sound filled the air, broken by words that barely form. Hand me final body, and you I withstand visions outer gods. Okay, you want the mask? Nope, the final form must be brought forth. Lonely one denies even itself. The giant speaks their unknown tongue, yet the world echo with strange familiarity. Fragment resemble. Agony, despair, cycle, prison, death, rebirth. A coin? And what the hell is this? Okay, we have a coin and this thing. This thing super weird. Now what's this? The face in stone stares, its voice a tremor in the lifeless air. It speaks in obscure dialect, it echoes thick with time. Among the impressive sounds, faint meanings emerge. Endless fractured silence, hunger devour remains. Of course, it's not the coin. That was easy to understand. A brain. Payment. He needs another payment. Do you want this? No. Damn it, nobody wants the mask. I feel bad for the mask. Empty vial of unlife. Okay, maybe we need something in here. Go see. Yeah, he needs something. Okay. Oh, is that one in the beginning? The Red Prophet lifts his arms in a sacred rite, presenting his chosen subject with pride. Maybe it's to give to this guy? No. Wait, the mask in here, but could be the brain? No. No, that guy is gonna be for something. It was the only one we could pick up. So... no, it's not in here, the brain. So it's here. No. Because the brain doesn't work in here. Haha. No? Guided by decay, lost and forgotten. No. Consumed by vast decay. So I need to interact to see nothing else. Aha! Burned by ego body's structure remains unmoving. Needs another brain. Okay, go to there. Nom 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 nom. Stillborn, the creation likes of. Didn't create nothing. He didn't create nothing. Why he didn't create nothing? There's only these. I'm missing something. Cause I need a brain. Cause you can't pass through here to go to there. Empty vial. What? Cause I think this doesn't move yet. Yeah, because the other still needs a brain. Okay. Okay, still temporarily restrained, but this thing in here. No, it's the same, okay. Okay, it's always the same. I wanted to see if there was something else. Oh. There is the brain. Duh! On the ground. Can't be in here, so maybe it's this guy. No. Ah. The boy is stuck, thus suffocates, struggling within. The true form held back memories of a forgotten self. Damage and rot my left waist. Ah, but now we can enter in here. Opening the end. The middle finger. Give the middle finger to that guy. Jesus, couldn't be more slow. Okay. The fuck? So now he gives us a good brain, because the other was rot. So the good brain has to be in here. There we go. Now we control these. Because now these can walk. Yeah. This is called walking. Boom, boom. But still missing one coin in there. Can't forget about that. Boom, boom. Project Essence. Oh, a soul. Okay, it's not through here, so it has to be gas payment. Does it want a soul? No, it's always a coin. I need to check. No, this is the final form. So, how I get another coin? Yeah, this is the final form. I blessing madness. Yeah. So in there you need a coin, but how to obtain? Interesting. So those are like achievements that you need to understand how to solve. Because it's not the first that I missed. The other one that needed a payment, you need to know how to get that payment. Interesting. What makes people need to repeat to understand what to do. Not saying that is bad, like I understand it's achievements. If you play for achievements, you're gonna need to understand what to do or what to do to get that last coins that exist in there. The Titan's Cloud preserves the lore of the world beyond. Gnoss struck Void. Void is the plane that embraces finality, and the emptiness it offers draws the line between life and death. When Necrophosis touches this abyss, a dance of shadows began, culminating in agonizing flaying, and the misery felt throughout took on a cosmic form of pure devastation. This force of destruction will grant the benediction needed to nullify this curse and reward creation with its end. Because like this, I have this mask for, but it's already 2 times that I can't do the payment because I don't have a coin. Okay. Time exists, cautions all end in me. There must behold the hunger it harbors. It's fucking dark. This fucking dark and very, very weird. The organ must behold the hunger. The organ must behold the hunger it harbors. It's for me to go there. Okay. Now to other side. Put the ice and then we give the food, it seems. Another eye. Because I was searching, I was like, wait, I think I missed one. Because it's 4 eyes. Like this game, like Scorn, they give sensation like inspired on Alien. Is what I always had sensation on both games, is Alien. Now if I'm right or wrong, of course, only devs can say that. Deny at the end, my nothing. I thought I was like, wait, where am I? Because we have to open the arms. It's like saying, give me a hug. Perpetual torment, the false devoured. Okay, now I need to find more bodies. Subjugation to all consuming. Because I need 2 more. Okay, there is 2 more. Because if they say it is not inspired, like getting inspired a little bit by the alien, I'm like, come on. Because you see the creature that you walked, it seemed like from Alien. These like futuristic certain forgotten worlds. Endless one created before me. Use my grace and it all. Okay, it's open. This burden is overwhelmed. Go, 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 go. Because these are the 3 forgotten worlds. Now we deliver that to that guy. And you can go through there. Here, dude.
The Old Ones have blessed you. Their whispers echo in the hollows of your soul. Only a vessel of worth could endure the madness that lies ahead. Go now and tread where lesser beings would unravel.
We go in there on this monster. Like graphic wise, environment wise, very good. The only issue about these type of games like this and Scorn is always the story that you need to understand perfectly what is happening. For what I understood is like we are the ones that are always in a cycle. Is what I understood. Guys like that say that we are the creators. Again, it's art. Because I think these ones are like complex in terms of story. We love chaos. If necessary, more flesh and bone will be farmed. Okay.
Behold, the bearer of rebirth, the dying ember that believes itself a sun. You have walked far, yet still you are not whole. A voice lost, a face shattered. Come closer, consciousness. Stand before us and rejoice, for even tools may bask in the presence of their makers. Look upon what you've become, a hollow echo. Scour the galleries of forgotten faces. Reclaim the shards of your old self, for even stars forget their names in time.
I thought this was to push, because it seems that thing is moving. The gods fear what they could not control. A force that spoke and the cosmos obeyed. They call it blasphemy, they call it power. The face was not flesh, but a conduit. A vessel for the wars that birthed stars. It was taken, the stars dimmed. The mask was once a face, whole and unbroken. A voice that couldn't make the gods themselves. Now it lies fractured, a relic of what was. So telling a little more about the story, is what it seems. Okay, we can't pass in here. In the beginning there was a voice. A word that bent the void into shape. But silence followed and the void claimed its throne.
Rejoice, for the husk has found a fragment of its forsaken self. Complete the pieces, wanderer, and tread the path that even gods fear to walk. But remember, even the path to divinity is paved with the bones of those who came before.
Okay, in here. Now we put the mask. Not that mask that we had since beginning. Here we go, showing that we are like the god. You saw stand back, and they stand back. I thought this was to read. The only thing that I understood is like we are a god, but we don't remember because we are doing always this. Like it say, we give and then we die, another cycle you need to break. Because we are the one with the conscience. We are the only one with a conscience, the others don't have a conscience. The fuck? The divine execution.
We, the five, have waited through endless cycles. Within this cursed skull lies the sealed consciousness
of our ancestor master. There we go.
Master, a force of maddening whispers and unspeakable chaos. Each cycle, the cosmos hungers for the raw, destructive power of unbridled madness. Without it, creation's delicate balance crumbles into decay. Your arrival rekindles a long-forgotten promise. Shatter the forces that confine him and let the primeval chaos rise once more to restore the universe's destined cycle.
Interesting. If necessary, more flash. Okay, that is in case you die. Hello, dudes. So 5 cycles until this happens, because we have the brain of the master. police. Because we are the chaos, and that's what we are. Unboring death, voracious vegetation before creation. Hello people, can I pass? No, it's okay. Sir? I'm you. So as I cannot set bounds of creation. Calm down, dude. Calm down. I don't know if this has different endings. At long last, you have arrived. He's stalling. Okay, he's talking in the English.
There is a seal, an ancient relic, once used to keep a great force locked in slumber. Long ago, others of my kind stole it to shape a universe of their own. A world that crumbled and turned to dust. The seal is lost now, scattered and forgotten. Find it, and I shall claim what was torn from me.
Okay, I think I have it, right? How I give you? It's not this? Wait. Is that one? Or is this mask? The priest still covers the broken. Okay. What's this? God rest drains of physics. Okay. Carnage etched into the tongue of death. Incarnate devastation, the oldest corpse. A tool wielded by the architect of decay. A force of pure destruction that tore through the cosmic tapestry. Ushering in the flame of all that exists. Eons of decay mark the beast. Yet he lingers. For it is who must bear witness to the final destruction. His will and that of creation are bound to the end, and from their union a shape shall rise through which the tints of flesh will regain their splendor. I missed one. That's not it. Sorry, dude. Okay. What's this? Feel fast, Jambal, until spill it. So now we're gonna control them for something. To open this. Like, come on, doesn't this resemble this Alien? Come on. not saying that is bad. I'm saying that's cool because Alien, one of the greatest movies, not the not the ones that then existed, but the first ones. Of course, Romulus. For what I saw, what people said, it was good. Give the egg. Like, I don't know how many people made the game. If it's like 1, 4, 5 people, 10. But I have to say, for the first project, I think it's first project, good game. I have to say, I like. When I saw, like on Steam, I was like, the first thing I was like, Scorn. Is what like the first thinking. Bring forth the final destruction. Is it good? All that is. So we need to do all that first before doing this. But like, of course, I was a little bit afraid because Scorn. I didn't play Scorn. I play a little bit, but I saw people that had difficult. So I was like, but I was like, I'm gonna risk it. And I think, and it's worth. You never use that mask. Let there be light. And there we go. Because developed by Ars Dragonish, and then appears in the direction and story is what he did. Ars Dragonish, Adonish and Prosteo is what did gameplay blueprint. Okay, 3 people made the game because marketing, audio. Okay, so more people, 8. And special thanks to Newslater graphics editor. So 8, 9 people. Let's say 10. For what they created, very good. For first project, very good. No complaint. Like people say, oh, it's a walking simulator. Like, let's be honest. Every horror game that comes out nowadays. I'm not saying this is an horror game. Right, this is more like Scorn. Scorn was called a weird game, this same thing, a weird game. But it's like, let's be honest, nowadays a lot of games are making walk simulators with puzzles because because the focus is story. In here was like the story is there too, but you need to understand very well. It's not easy. It's not easy to understand the story. But of course, like the environment, the graphics, very good. It's like, I'm not saying that, oh my god, people should complain about the walking simulator. No. Like, indie developers, people need to understand nowadays that indie developers don't have big budget to do. And a lot of people like walking simulator. I like it because, okay, I know developers focus a lot of the story and the gameplay. And you can see, the gameplay is awesome. The puzzles are not that super hard. They are like normal to hard because you need to find, there is achievements to find, but you need to know how to do certain things, right? So there is like, in terms of playability, there isn't. But if you want to get 100% of the game, I think you're gonna need to replay it, because you're gonna have the first run you is like, okay, I understand how the game works. The second run is try to find everything, all the achievements. But overall, very good game for what it is. Like 10 people, what I saw, 10 people working on this game. For what it is, it's better than Scorn, because Scorn showed issues in terms of story. They got lost because at the same time it had gunshot, gun gameplay, and in here no. And in here, of course, again, the story is not easy to understand, but the rest of the game very good. The environment very good, and like it's worth for the price. Yes, people can complain about the price, a little bit expensive, but like, come on. Nowadays they need to put like more like for what they offer. I think the price is right, but at the same time I can understand the sides of the players. I can understand, let's be honest, but you need to understand at the same time the side of the developers. Nowadays it start to be expensive to do a game, and for a indie it's harder without a publisher. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy the full playthrough of Necrophosis, and if you like Scorn, you're gonna enjoy this one. If you didn't enjoy Scorn, I will say give it a shot, because this is better than Scorn. So, and you can buy it on Steam. I think it's only on Steam that is available. So hope you guys enjoy it, and see you guys next time.